In this next topic, so there's going to be a lot of price changes, price volatility in these next few months. And so the topic of this next video is don't fall for Tesla price tricks. This video was inspired by a post that I just saw that I'll just show you in a second, which did make a lot of sense with all the different pricing games and all the different pricing strategies that Tesla does. But really at the end of the day, you really cannot time Tesla. So let's jump into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So shout out to Marcin Bro on Tesla Model X owners community on Facebook groups. If you haven't joined a Tesla Facebook group, definitely join one. There's a lot of good information out there, and also there's a lot of interesting information. Quote, guys, don't fall for Tesla price tricks, LOL. They lower the price drastically, then when everybody jumps on board, they slowly raise it. Then after a few months, it could be even lower than the initial drop. Look what happened to the Model Y. I'm predicting a $74,990 Model X in late December. Tesla loves to lower prices at the end of quarters to push out as many vehicles as possible. And if not this December, then latest in March. Then we've got a lot of factors going into this. We just talked about how Tesla just raised interest rates, and so does Marcin, thinking that interest rates will bring these vehicle prices down. We've got the recession possibly coming, and we've got a lot of production coming out there. But look at this graph right here. This gives you a good idea of what happened this year already for Model 3 prices. You can see it was going up and up, down all the way up to almost $65,990 in January, and then Tesla needed sales, so they whacked the price of it about $13,000 down, and then it started to trend lower and lower. So Marcin does have a pretty good point. Like, what if? And I did think of this too, because Tesla did drop the price of the Model X pretty recently under the $80,000 threshold, so that it qualified for the $7,500 federal tax credit. But if you've been following this, you realize that there's really no options that you can add on to it. It's only the color change that you can make a choice, but you can't change the wheels, you can't change the interior color, and you also cannot change the interior seat configuration. So I quickly had a thought that maybe Tesla would drop the price of the Model X another $10,000 so that all different inventory configurations, maybe even including the 7-seat configuration, would qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. So possibly the case here, but I have definitely been saying this for a while. Like, September is one of the best times to buy currently, and the next time to buy, I really think, is going to be December, because if you can wait, last December was absolutely wild. We had $7,500 discounts, we had 2 years of free supercharging, and that was a crazy time when a lot of sales happened before massive price cuts. So if you believe, and this is what I look at, if you believe that inventory is going to stay up on the higher end, if it keeps trending up, especially for Model 3 and Model Y, not like I know a lot of you are interested in it, then we will start to see more incentives. And on top of that, like the title of this video, if interest rates keep going up, we will definitely start to see more inventory pricing volatility, and also maybe even more price drops on the MSRP side. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Everything goes in waves, so you really can't time it, but really the end of the quarter is the best time to buy it. Of course, if you're looking to buy a vehicle now, if you need a vehicle now, definitely don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $500 off your Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X. So definitely check it out. Tesla referral code down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, if you're looking for someone to ask some questions, or even schedule a phone call to ask questions about how to get the best deal on a Tesla, or even best financing rate, you can do that on my Tesla Patreon group down below in the description. After you join, you can send me a question or even schedule a phone call, and you get a link to my buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description.